right. Hey fam, how y'all doing this lovely Sunday? It is beautiful outside and look at these beautiful flowers. I was like, this is the perfect spot. So I felt called to do a collective reading with just one oracle card and a tarot card. As we know though, sometimes it just doesn't come out like that and the video might be longer. So bear with me. And thank you for joining and riding along on this journey of glowing and growing together. You are always appreciated. If you can't find anybody to appreciate you, go ahead and click on this video because I will tell you that you are appreciated, that you are a miracle, your existence is a miracle, and you are so needed in this world. Amen. So with further ado, we're going to pull from the Good Tarot and Divine Code Oracle. We're going to be next to these lovely flowers. And the butterflies of mine and being in that space. Just finished my Sunday service and then I went out on the Polaris and went to the wood line to go feed my little animal critters. Call me your modern day Snow White. I swear I talk to the animals and they receive the energy and give it back. All right. Spirit, what do you have to say for the collective on this Sunday? What is some type of insight that we need to gather, we need to receive? What is any blessings that are to be bestowed upon us? What does the collective need to hear? Oh, and it went straight towards the sunflower. So we have, oh, and I love when we have two of them. So we have 4 of fire and 5 of fire. And they're both fairies. And, you know, if you know about fairies, I'm also seeing like keys here. Lots of flowers. So, I mean, nothing is a coincidence. It's all energy. But we are in a garden and I'm literally standing in front of you, reading what the fairies are going to say, what spirit needs you to hear. And I feel like a garden fairy right now. It's shared. It's noted. All right. So these are the cards that were pulled for you, collective. I do have this. And let's read off what these 4 of fire and 5 of fire mean. And for me personally, just using my clairvoyance, I'm feeling lots of fire sign energy. That can be anywhere in your placement. That is Leo, Aries, and I believe Sagittarius. Yeah. See. Fire. What do you have to say to do? For some reason, the burning bush. So, if you're not familiar with that, oops, sorry. If you're not familiar with the burning bush, look it up. So, for fire, a new creative phase, celebration, pleasure, and harmony in relationships. Dancers have partners, singers have musicians, helping them create sweet music. And I find others, also, if you think about it like that, dancers and singers and musicians, they all kind of like fall along together, you know, like it's a trickle effect. Excuse me. I find others who are in sync with me and my desires. It's a time for celebrating friendship and all that others bring to my life. A time for revelry and relishing. I don't even know that word. Relishing relishing. There we go. Pull it together, Liv. Revelry and relishing the pleasures of being in good company. Making magic together with others is the focus at this time. And that honestly makes so much sense for me right now because, you know, after my Sunday service, I had my my community hit me up and they were giving me such great insights. So like my bestie on CoStar, it said live and you would survive a horror movie. And she just gave a great perspective on the other notes that were under that. And we would. By the grace of God, we would get out of there. You feel, we would not let that no weapon formed against me shall prosper, right? And also there was this guy that I used to work with way back when. He hit me up on Instagram. And he basically was just sharing his testimony of like saying, thank you, Liv, for always being so nice to me. I know I was an acquired taste. And I replied back to him like, yeah, I mean, that's definitely my default. Some people can see kindness as a fault, but that is definitely my default. And whenever you spread kindness into this world, whenever you're living for the light, when you're walking that good path, there's a trickling effect. You may not be able to see it, and it may be years before somebody testimonies that for you, that you are a light, a shining light, but it will come. And sometimes you don't even need that reassurance, because you should feel it within that, yeah, I am the light. I am somebody who people look at and they're all inspired, and they recognize the authenticity that you showed them. Cool. 5 of fire. Creative brainstorming, unity in diversity, honoring differences. I have the freedom to explore the ideas that seem the most far-fetched. I mean, that's literally a manifestation. Everything that you see, that you touch, feel, that is a manifestation in real life. I heard another tarot reader, she was telling me how did Steve Jobs know that the iPhone was going to be such a success? Because he manifested it, because he saw the vision and then took the actions required to make that into a 3D physical reality. What seems crazy today proves tomorrow to be brilliant. I swear, guys, I'm not trying to stop on every single point, but yes, that is so true. Because there's moments where, like, I feel like I'm walking alone in some type of crazy idea that I, transmuted, that was downloaded to me, and I'll speak it out to certain people, and I will literally tell them, like, I hope I don't sound crazy, but I don't know, I just feel it, like it's just in there inside me, and I know it to be true, and let some time go by later down the line. I'm like, yo, I was not crazy. I'm not crazy, because it was true. It was a truth that came out into 3D realm. Like a child willing to stretch her imagination when a new playmate comes into the garden, I open to new people and new ideas, intrigued by what is novel and unfamiliar. Get comfortable with the uncomfortable. You are going to stay stagnant. You're going to stay in your place. And if you're happy in your place, cool. If you're not, move. And even if you are happy in your place, but you feel like there's more for you, motion. Take the E, drop it, and get into motion, right? This is a time for what is counterintuitive, for appreciating the ideas from out in left field and what they might offer. That is lovely. Okay, so let's get some oracle cards. See any further insight on that good word that we just shared. What is something that we can dive a bit further into for the collective spirit? We thank you always for giving us your pure love, revelations, insight. And that is the cards. We got 2 of them again. Those are the cards that we got. Revelations, pure love. And it's so beautiful. I mean, and it shows on the Revelations ones, it shows a girl sleeping with the pendulum over her. And whenever you rest whether that's actually sleeping, whether that's going to a meditative state, whether that's just staying still for 60 seconds or 60 minutes. That is the time when Spirit is going to give you spiritual downloads so that you can progress further in your life. Dive deep. It kind of is giving me Alice in Wonderland vibes, where she looks into the rabbit hole and then she just goes in, like she falls into her imaginative world. And then we have pure love. Surrender to your own body. Do not be afraid to take up space. That is so true, because there's been so many moments in my life where I've hid myself or just felt like my space was, like I was taking up too much space, or that I wasn't deserving of being in a space. But like I started with this video, your existence is a miracle, and you deserve to take up as much space as you require. Yes. Okay, so let's show these. They're cute. I hope y'all can see these. And then the pure love one says, you are like really pretty. No, you are beautiful inside and out. And if you don't feel that, then do some fine tuning, because you're worthy of beauty. You're worthy of the beautiful life that you desire. All right, let's read a little bit. Let's lead and read. So let's see. We'll do Revelations first, and then we'll jump to pure love, because I did see Revelations first before the children. Come on. All right. When the road is rocky and you can't find your way, I look up into the clouds and see your name, Yahweh, guiding me, watching me, holding me. I may trip and stumble, but it's all a part of the journey. Cry, scream, yell, release. So I don't internalize these shifts. These cracks are all for a purpose. Your pain is purpose, love. You didn't go through this, and that, and you didn't steer clear from that person and this person, but you indulged in this person and yourself. Like, there's purpose in that. There's pain in your purpose. You wouldn't be who you are today had you not gone through. And then released it, because we don't hold on, because that tears the being down, Waiting is the hardest part. Waiting for what is to come. Waiting for the moment when time is mine until the time is ours. Patience. That's the word that comes to mind. You have to be patient. Remember, God is working on divine timing. You are working on your timing. And when you look at the weights, you balance that one out, and you're like, oh, God's timing, he knows what's best for you. He's going to direct you to your greatest purpose, your greatest destiny. Trust in his timing. Be patient. Release. Let go. All doubts and confusion have now transmuted to clarity. Get some clarity. Did you see a butterfly? All right. And pure love. Does this feel like remembrance to you, sweet one? We call you home to connect with Mother Earth, to feel her vibrations, to feel her song, to listen and feel more deeply. We call you home to source and self. We call you home to incite memory. We call you home to spread the love and harmonic balance. That tells me y'all might have been here on earth before, and then you, for some reason, chose to come back here. And I can't tell you that reason. Only you know that reason. You and God, you and your maker. But with that being said, know that you are a full embodiment of love. This one says it too. Don't be afraid to take up space. Good in tune. Listen to your inner voice. Listen to that quaint whisper that tells you, like, yes, you are the woman for the job. Yes, you are the guy for the job. You are the man. You are the it girl, you know? Fill yourself up. Fill your cup up. And then once you feel right, you'll be able to pour all that love, all those blessings bestowed, all that light energy. You'll be able to fill other people's cups that may need you, or may not even know they needed you, or may not need you at all, but you are creating a ripple effect just because you chose to love yourself first and foremost. Because, you know, you can't love anybody, and that means romantically, that means platonically, that means family-wise, friends, whatever it is. You cannot love somebody, something, until you love yourself. Hidden balance. Tune in. Tune in. Lovely. But my gratitude journal. Cute. I love it. Light workers unite. Let's see what we have here. Gain any insight from my own written words. I love it. Great things are waiting for me. Take action and be genuine. Be your authentic self. Live in your power. Literally live in your power. I have determined in my life not to let what I don't know keep me from sowing what God has given me to sow. I don't have to know how or why, because God's thoughts are not my thoughts, and His ways are not my ways. So we shall let Him guide my way. What did I just say? I love it. Everything will fall together, sweetheart. I hope that this gave you wonderful insight. I hope this gave you courage to take that first step, to walk in your power, and trust that the divine has a hand over you, and He knows your greatest purpose, and He's going to give you the seeds to sow that. Literally, I'm in the garden. Sow your seeds. Be patient. Water them. Talk to them. Give them love. And I promise you, you will have such a bountiful and fruitful harvest. And you're going to look back and be like, this is all for me? All for me? And yes, it is all for you. And if this comes true, if this truly does resonate for you, please drop it down in the comments, because I love to gather insight, perspectives from different people. It just helps me grow into a better being, so that I can continue to live in my most authentic self and serve in the light. So yeah, drop it down in the comments. Thank you for watching. Remember, this is Livy Lou 222. You're in the right place. It is the right time. These are the right people, and we're glowing and growing. Thank you so much. Thank you, Most High. And y'all have a great day. I will see you on the next one. Bye.